This personality quiz may help you decide which partner Pokemon you want to team up with the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee games. After taking this quiz, you can download a printable to show your team spirit. To learn more about the games, you can visit the official site. So, what skill or move would you good Pokemon to learn? I would say VV Volley.
Sorry, it wasn't you.
Which look would you choose for your partner Pokemon? Which Pokemon would you tough competition? I'll go.
I'll tell you who else Liz is.
I think it's Onyx. What's the cutest thing your partner Pokemon can do? Well, you gotta let you feed it treats. Anyone you do the color? Yellow. Well, you got Team Eevee. Eevee could be your partner Pokemon and grow with you throughout your adventure in the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee game for the Nintendo Switch system. Your partner Eevee will travel with you by riding on your head, and you can interact with you all sorts of ways. The more time you spend with your partner, the more it grows to love you. It can even learn exclusive moves, such as VV Volley, to help you on a journey. Want to show your Team Eevee spirit? You can make your own Team Pikachu and Team Eevee badges.
A few games later, she would have died for herself. I'm the one who's fucking tell her we would go, but it was already somebody else taking out of her walk.
Hi, I'm Detective Pikachu, and today we welcome you to Toono This Weekend Best Genre Ever. Because today we're taking a look at the top 10 movie detectives. So, you need to find those clues. So you are ready to do? Let's get to watch the video about the detectives. Let's hear for the mystery, huh?
Put on that deer stalker and start sniffing for clues.
Need to find it. You're gonna need some clues.
Watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional detectives in film.
Fuck off! I still got a mystery in the time.
For this list, we've chosen those movie detectives that work as sleuths, private or otherwise.
Well, it's even near a super sleuth come get you.
Number 10, Detective Lieutenant William Somerset, 7. From the outset of this David Fincher flick, viewers get the feeling this hard-boiled detective has seen it all in his line of work, especially in comparison to his new partner.
There's no need to blow this away. Actually,
I'm Detective Mills.
But Somerset learns that even days away from retirement, an old dog can learn new tricks and witness fresh levels of hell.
ooh,
Up her nose.
that's in the case when I'm going it wrong. Having a cold
Keeping
case
a
in here?
detached, philosophical
Anyone?
outlook, this gritty cop contends with his rookie partner's brash temperament
And I'm sorry. They pissed me off.
to get a stark glimpse inside the mind of a psychopath.
Well, even know what they solving. That man is high checked.
Excuse me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Number 9, Ace Ventura, the Ace Ventura franchise.
Ace Ventura.
Not your typical flat-footed sleuth, Ace is a finder of lost pets,
Yep,
which lands
even though
him
the
in
detective.
many zany situations.
I never bring my work
They're
home.
gonna get you. Jim Carrey, I guess.
What's all this pet food for?
Fiber.
His unique sense of style, bird-like quaff, and wrecked ride mean the local cops don't
Boop.
pay him much attention.
There's no need to run to that one.
But just because he's not the most serious
But I'm a
detective
secret
doesn't
guy.
mean he won't do
And I'm a
anything to
speaking
solve a
speaking
case
at the chicken.
and bring a lovable animal like Snowflake the dolphin home.
Oh.
Plus, his excellent skills of deduction help him solve even the toughest mysteries.
My goodness, since Friday. Lois, I know.
I did not see that coming. Ain't the infect.
Number 8, Inspector Jacques Cousteau, the Pink Panther franchise.
You know, Mr. Tucker?
Oh, my beard, my hand.
Well, still
For
got
the
the
most part,
history.
Jacques Cousteau of the French Sûreté is a bumbling fiasco of a detective.
Ooh, that's a good looking feel.
He's often accused of being flat-out unintelligent, and he's constantly causing physical harm to himself and others.
I really got him this time.
Whoa. Yeah, but bang on that one.
But somehow, he
Where's that
always manages to
shotgun?
solve the crime, whether intentionally or otherwise.
You're
Classy
probably
and
me.
sophisticated, with a huge ego, over-exaggerated accent, and enviable mustache, Cousteau may be klutzy, but he gets the job done.
Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying yourselves, because you're going to be here for the next 20 years.
Sergeant Ed Exley, son of the legendary Preston Exley. Must be a hard act to follow.
Number 7, Detective Lieutenant Edmund Exley, L.A. Confidential.
Oh.
In the
was a
neo-noir
warlock
world of
detective.
L.A. Confidential, it takes a man of morals and determination to fight crime.
This department,
Oh my goodness.
LAPD, will not tolerate us.
Blood everywhere.
And Ed Exley is just the cop for the job, with his strict dedication to the rules and his sharp mind.
You got one hand on that one.
The unsolved murder of his father drives Exley's never-ending war on crime and pushes him quickly up the ladder of law enforcement, though it doesn't make him many friends.
Well, who could cut to look like Lana Turner? Still,
That's what I'm a detective.
she just looks like Lana Turner.
That is a mystery come true.
Cold and calculating, Detective Exley is a
Oh,
perfect example
too
of a
mature.
film noir flatfoot.
Come on, that break it or not. I guess that.
Number 6, J.J. Jake Gittes, Chinatown.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Another neo-noir detective. Jake Gittes
Well,
is
they
a
torn
cynical
it off.
private eye, hired and subsequently double-crossed by a
Well,
series
two
of shady
benches of
characters.
that. I need to go to church.
As he strives to solve the
even what
mystery
to
of
do.
whodunit, we learn that Gittes is not one to be frightened off a case by something as inconsequential as a threat of harm.
You know what happens to nosy fellas?
Oh, your nose, you gotta hit
But,
the
unlike
third
many
mouth.
of the other detectives on our list, Jake is not infallible and is as
Oh
wrong
my.
at least as often as he's right.
Looks like you had a hard time. That's a
Number 5,
crime.
Dick Tracy, Dick Tracy.
This is a private party, mister. Invitation only.
Here's my invitation. Search warrant.
Ripped from the pages of the 1930s comic strip, this guy is probably one of the first images that pops to mind when you hear the word detective, despite his garish outfit. But the bright yellow
That's-
trench and hat, paired with his
that's
hard-hitting
Dick
attitude,
Tracy.
are the perfect
Remember
accessories
we
for a
have the same
detective
name.
crime lord like Alphonse Big Boy Caprice.
What I mean is the future is me.
Smart, unrelenting, and principled, Tracy always
You know
puts
what,
his
Mom?
work before his
But
personal life.
everything just works.
Always.
Well, that's one look at the mystery, man.
Is this the great Monsieur Poirot?
Enchanté, Madame Foliette.
Number 4, Hercule Poirot, Agatha Christie's Poirot franchise.
Je crois que vous avez raison. There is something that is uncomfortable.
Yes, murder would be awfully convenient if you
Well,
wanted to conceal
that
a murder.
seems a little
Easily
bit
one of the
gone.
most recognizable names in detective fiction, this Agatha Christie creation
Well, stuck in a
matched
fiction.
wits with Sherlock Holmes.
Let us suppose you were out on deck at the time of the shooting,
Seven and
saw
nine.
what took place, and thus knew where the gun was lying.
Through his many film and
Well,
television
that's
incarnations,
correct.
Poirot is typically concerned with comfort or good food.
Monsieur Poirot.
Ooh, good food.
Not even out
But
sometimes
he'll
for
commit his little gray cells to crime solving
Make
when called
myself
upon.
hurt.
A repulsive murder. As you
Well,
say,
there's no need to worry about shot at that.
deserve.
But I'm gonna take it down this
Almost
too.
always immediately aware of the true criminal, the fun of Poirot mysteries is his meticulous
that thing
collection
is
of
a good old
evidence to prove his theories, whether on the Nile or
Detective
on the
Pikachu,
Orient
who are you
Express.
talking to? Nobody. But I'm just a little bit skilled.
Number 3, Harry Callahan, the Dirty Harry franchise.
Or a naked man is chasing a woman through an alley with a butcher knife. Why not? I figure isn't out collecting the breadcrumbs.
Though most of the detectives on our list use their intellectual tools and deductive reasoning to solve crimes, this San Francisco copper has another approach.
Well,
Brute
there's
force.
no need to worry about these clues. But who take care of the secret weapon
Dirty Harry's
sometimes?
no stranger to solving problems with a Smith & Wesson Model 2944 Magnum.
Hey, you got a good shot.
But he's beset by the laws. he
Well, he
strives
just
to
hit by a
avoid.
car.
He's constantly reminded that he can't go in
Accidentally.
guns blazing, much less kill suspects.
Out of
And
bounds.
this makes him angry.
That thing's a little bit tricky sometimes.
Every dirty job that comes along.
Whose handwriting is this?
Number 2, Philip Marlowe, Raymond Chandler's Philip Marlowe franchise. In the
Well,
same
that's
tradition
on the
of
number
film
2
noir
on
detectives
this
like
list.
Sam Spade, Marlowe chews up the screen with his fast-talking
Who
dialogue
killed Geiger?
and classic good looks. Whether he's played by
Ooh, the
Robert
closer
Mitchum,
good look.
Joe Brody? So what?
Dick
Who's
Powell,
a big
Who's your mother
sleep.
then, who was wearing it the night of the hold-up?
or Humphrey Bogart.
You do say
Well,
so.
still got the classic.
What do those look like? Grapefruit?
Well, to me, they look like books.
In the role of Danes and Flatfoots, Marlowe has to watch his step when crooks and double
Hey,
crossers are
you're gonna
around
step
every
on
corner.
I
stuff.
don't buy any there yet. Just
Well,
trying
that's
to-
really
And
ridiculous.
while he might like a stiff drink or to crack wise, he's still a thoughtful guy who's not easily duped.
It's not the sort of thing I'd expect you to understand because it doesn't have anything to do with money.
Before the clues
Well,
lead us
Bill
to a
got the
top
money,
hit,
he's in a
here
man
are a
book.
few honorable mentions.
It's very important, please.
Jean
Give me a
Claude.
description of anything.
Loot.
Kathy? No quick.
Hey, shithead. When's the last time you picked
Jack Jimmy Popeye Doyle. The French Connection.
You ever been to Poughkeepsie? Huh? Have you ever been to Poughkeepsie?
You were telling me the truth back
Clarence Darris. The Silence of the Lambs.
Well, I've read the case files. Have you? Everything you need to find him is right there in those pages.
I want to go to the school where he is. and
Detective
his
Will
plans
Dormer.
coming out from the
And
spring.
Sonia.
Catch him off guard.
It's 10 o'clock, Detective Doyle.
You bet. Oh.
3 months ago,
Nick Charles.
the night that
The
Klein
Thin
put
Man.
you in Julia's apartment, Borelli, he discovered that Julia was cheating on him and splitting with some man.
Number 1, Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan
Oh,
Doyle's Sherlock Holmes.
that's Sherlock Holmes franchise. Man, you
There's
never
no
heard of
shortage of
mystery.
Sherlock Holmes portrayals on the big or small screens, with actors like Christopher Plummer and Robert Downey Jr. taking a stab at the iconic detective.
Ooh,
His
that's a
unique
lot of Sherlock
personality,
Holmes.
penchant for drugs,
Too many Sherlockses.
Alright, let's see if we're testing a new
Look, all you mean too many Sherlocks.
and
I guess I
unparalleled
need
talent
to
for
do
production.
so.
The character offers
As
actors
denied.
plenty of eccentric characteristics to embellish.
Beneath your mask,
Hey.
a sense of fragility.
Justifiably arrogant due to his brilliance, Holmes, accompanied by his loyal friend and colleague Watson, is by far the most iconic detective to grace the silver screen.
Gross, man.
Quite enough. You are a doctor after all.
Do you agree with our list?
Well, that's all we need. We'll come back next time for the best genre ever. Until next time, you're gonna need to get some more clues.
Well, goodbye everybody. Have a good summer.
Yay!